can see.
Okay. So, so it has bothered me for decades, 20 years already, of how big box stores have taken advantage of consumers' ignorance on how square footage is calculated, especially in sheet goods. Anything that is 12 feet wide, that people don't know how to actually measure it to see what they need. And it's bugged me. So, I got very, very simple. You draw out your diagram of every space that you are installing your sheet goods. And when you, so this room, as you can see, this is this room. So I drew it out. For this room and this is all separate. As you can see on my diagram, I have it all connected because it is connected. I have to have a seam, and it's connected. So every part of your diagram needs to be specific to like a floor plan. And then measure it. I see a lot of people draw diagrams and we'll keep rooms separated when they should be drawn out together since they are connected. In this case, this one is not connected to this one. So those two I can do separate. However, and I'm going to show you, this is obviously a real life example. I've been installing for 20 years, and this is how your diagram should look when you are measuring for any sheet goods. So this is my longest, straightest wall is along that wall. So I want 12 feet off of there. So I'm going to measure what is my distance from that wall to this wall. No, I'll just go over here. And now I'm not trying to go less than what it is. So I have 11 feet and 6 inches is exact. So I'm going to write it as 11 feet and 6 inches from there to there. Now I want to find my longest section from here to here, because this is all connected. So 12 feet is going to go from this wall to just past here. So there's going to be a seam running there. 12 feet. So this measurement is going to go, and they make these like fancy $80 laser tape measures, which are accurate. It is 22 feet and 3 inches. So when you're measuring, you want to be exact. So you're going to go 22 foot 3 inches, and that is going to go from there to there. 22 foot 3. So now when the store measures it for cutting, they should be cutting this at 22 foot 6. So there you're going to be exact so that they don't have to question whether or not you knew what you were doing, because you're going to be like, okay, no, it's exactly 22 foot 3. Add 3 inches. I always add 3 inches. You're never going to get a wall that's 3 inches out of square. Like, that just doesn't happen.